Hello. How is everyone? With my chat, make sure I have all the chat. There we go. Ooh. My eyes are tired tonight, guys. I am wiped out. So I'll see how long my voice holds out. Read my chat. Oh, where'd my chat go? There it is. Hi, chat. How is everybody doing tonight? Hi, Chu, Stephanie, Bonnie, Kathy, Cindy B. Everybody's saying hello in the chat. Hi, everyone. How are you tonight? Hope I don't need those all night to look at the chat. I might as well just leave them on. So, Kristen. Woohoo! Kristen made it tonight. Hail, hail, the gang's all here. How is everyone? Did a little bit of driving today. Have a little bit left to go. Hi, Kathleen. How are you? I don't think I'm sick. It's allergies. Apparently, I'm allergic to either my friend's dog or cat that we stayed at her house. So there's that. Didn't know that one. So fighting that off to just get all that to calm down and chill out. But yeah, other than that, we're doing good. So we have one more day in to get to Kansas City for the gala. And then we'll have to set all that stuff up. So, I know. Hi, Kristen. How have you been? I haven't seen you for like a month. We haven't done a lot of snooping. We've had a little, this has been one of those trips that's been other things going on, which is great. Fantastic. But we got to snoop all day yesterday. We got to go to two little shops quick on Saturday in the DC area. I think we stopped at one shop somewhere in the Wednesday or Thursday last week. The wedding was good. We got a lot of time with all the great nieces and nephews, aunts, uncles, all that stuff. Had a great time at it was a beautiful wedding ceremony. So back to the gym. I know it's I'm exhausted too. Been running those wheels all day. So I'm hoping I'm not going to start coughing anything. But so hi everybody, I'm Vintagevikingtreasures Becky. I am normally in Colorado Springs. If anybody wants to try and guess which state we're in, we quick switch state lines right before we got to our hotel. We have been on a trip. We went through all the way to Washington, D.C. area for a wedding for Jeff's niece, so his brother's oldest daughter. Hi, Midge. Good to see you. And then we got to hang out for a couple days with my friend in Richmond area. And this morning we left and started coming back towards Kansas City. Been going west all day. Nope, we're not as far as Missouri. Not that far. Good guess, though. I need to brighten the screen. That would probably help where I can look at it better. Yay! Well, we're out. Hi, Poppy. We are already out of Virginia. We're out of Virginia and West Virginia. What else did we cross into today? Then I think we crossed into Ohio. And then right before we got to the hotel, no, Tennessee is below us. We got up to I-70 and we crossed right over into Indiana for the night at the hotel and dinner. So here we are. Really close, guys. Good job. That's going to be my problem. So, I am holding all of the invoices from last week on the road, this week's on the road, and probably, I know, Kathy, I'm probably next Tuesdays when I get home on Sunday to all invoice together. I will be doing invoicing through PayPal. I do my shipping estimates through Pirate Ship. I ship out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. I know we came a little bit further north this time. It seemed to It's supposed to be the best route. I'm feeling like it's a little bit out of the way and a little extra time, but that's all right. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. So there's already people arriving and posting that they are at their rooms and setting up at gala. And, everybody's getting excited. Steven and Max and Deanna and Kaden are all on the road. I think they are going to make it a one-dayer and get in tonight. Who else? I know there's a couple people already at the hotel. Barb is leaving tomorrow. Our last day will be tomorrow. A couple of the other Colorado gal ladies, Gail, Roberta, they left today and will be driving in tomorrow too. So if anybody is local, close enough to come in for a day to Kansas City, come on over to the hotel. It's the Embassy Suites up by the airport on the Missouri side of Kansas City. We have room sales throughout that's open to the public. There's an auction on Saturday that's open to the public. Lots of fun stuff like that. So I found a few hidden pieces. Actually, Jeff saw them in a case, and I picked out a few yesterday. So I have those set aside for going in our room. We found some really fun shops. A couple that were like a little higher end, more a little shabby chic. Some were just imported items, but some really great ideas for displays coming up for Round Top. So that was good yesterday. And then a fun, more Junkin kind of shop, and able to fill up an entire cart, including we found a booth that somebody had cleared out, a unit that had been a teacher's, and my friend's daughter just started her first year teaching. So we got her some really cheap stuff for her classroom. So that was really great. So I don't have a ton to show tonight. So whatever runs out first, my voice or the stuff. Oh, wow. That's interesting. I wonder if they're moving that from the other locations. All the fun stuff all happens when I'm gone, obviously. Like the voting for the Buc-ee's and all that jazz. I don't know if that ever got resolved. What we're hearing is that the city recommended not to take the Buc-ee's offer. At least that's the news that's come up on the headlines when I Googled it. So Kristen is in the chat tonight. She has agreed so graciously to help mod this evening. So that's awesome. What else? Anything else important? Again, I will be working on when we have this convention coming up at Gala in Kansas City. And then when I get home, I get a couple days of rest. And we're going to start working on getting all the stuff together to pack up and head out to set up in Round Top, which our city is right outside of Carmine. So hi, Lena Ray. Good to see you tonight. If you have any questions, throw them in the chat. I'll get to them. Kristen will get to them more than likely before me. Anybody else knows, throw the answers in. Stephen will be on, let's see, in 2 weeks, I think, give or take. That might be an on the road. I do know that I need to double check and make sure that my schedule still be working for some Tuesdays, depending on where I'm going to be and what kind of stuff is going on for October. But I will let you all know. Excuse me. That's going to happen tonight. I apologize in advance. So I was just trying to finish up opening the few things. I picked up a couple things that were seasonal. It ran the gamut, including, I'll do a short on it eventually, but a brass. I don't know if I took pictures of all the brass, but there was a booth that we went to yesterday that was like the old inventory from the Ye Old Brass Shop or something like that. I took a picture of the sign, and it's vintage brass items from that came. I think they were made in Taiwan. I think the majority of them. So they're older. They're not the brand new stuff. So, right. So if everybody's ready, I'll just start going through stuff. I was just going to finish unwrapping this last bit. Kristen, are you ready? Are you ready to rock and roll? Oh, yes, this one is that. And most everything will be an offer up. I'll give a starting price. If more than one person comes in, it will continue as an offer up. If only one person comes in, we'll let it claim and be sold to whoever came in, who that person that came in first. So, all right, Kristen is on it. She is rested up and ready to roll. I'm going to be all over the place. I can tell right now. Okay, I have a $10, $8 start. I have two of them available. They're little brass foxes. I would say 2.5 by 1 by about 1, depending on the width of the body. So about this big. We have detailing on the tail and the face. There's Jeff. He's trying to be quiet over there, trying not to be seen. I tried to pick some of the smaller, cuter little animals that were available. Geneva, good to see you. Welcome in. And then there's the detail on the tail right there. Some of their items were way out there. Some were reasonable. So I did my best at picking what I thought would be fun to have here. If anything passes and you're interested in it, you can either email me right here, vintagevikingtreasures@gmail.com, message in the chat on the video, or on Instagram or something like that, and I'll get it figured out for you. Next up, this is a $15 start. We have a starfish. This is a significant weight to it. I'm guessing we are at about 4 by 4 on this one here. Hi, Maritza. Welcome in. There's the back. That whole fisherman's cottage core, whatever, that's pretty coming up there in the the words are going to be fun tonight. Popularity. Lots of these items. I picked some shells that'll be coming up next, but they only had one starfish, so I went ahead and grabbed it. I'm guessing this is somewhere near at least 1/2 pound to 1 pound of brass. So not as much detailing on the back, and that's just the remnants of the tag, so we're good. But cute little starfish. It was a $15 start. I'm sorry. 15. Can you hear me okay? I feel like I've been talking quiet all day. I tried to turn up the volume on the media. Hi, Becky. Good to see you. But I still feel like I'm kind of that quiet, low, monotone afternoon here. So no worries. No worries at all, Kristen. Let's see. Okay, this is the brass. Got it. Okay, so this was these guys. That one there. Perfect. Oh, Deborah's going to be in on the starfish. Yeah. You can hush. Now he hears me. But that road noise going, it's hard to hear with my voice being lower. Just kind of lowers an octave when it starts to get a little grovelly on me. So it's harder to hear in the car. Thank you, Deborah. We'll put you down for that one. Brass, starfish. The cool thing is, my friend and she went snooping with us, and she knows where the store is and everything. So if there's something you're looking for in black brass specifically, let me know. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different displays with brass on them, all different kinds of hooks and everything. Thank you, Deborah. And I just picked a handful of them. But if you're looking for something or you want another quantity, I can tell you, like the starfish was the only one I saw. But other pieces there were other multipleness of them. Oh goodness. Okay. Yay, Deborah. All right, I have a choice on these hooks. Oh, they don't have the things up. They're going to be a $12 choice. Well, they're in their packaging. And I can't get the sticker off the back. But because I know, we're going to make up some good words tonight. Because they're in here, they don't have like the darker patina, like how this guy has gotten from having the oxidation. But these are going to be $12 choice. I have an owl and I have a fox face. The hooks are like so, which means they're about 4 inches. The owl is a little bit longer, maybe 4.5. They're about 1.5 inches wide. They have great detail on them. They had a moon, like a crescent moon, but I was like, they want like twice as much for the moon because it was a moon. And the animals were a little bit better pricing. So I picked one of each. These would even be fun, like on a block where you could attach it and make like a little hook thing, and you could put this on the wall or put some, words or something on it or something like that. But hello, Patty Rose. Welcome in. I'm allergic to my friend's cat, apparently. So I stayed at her house and I'm suffering from it a little bit. Didn't know I had cat allergies until after that. Yeah, great key hanger or purse hanger, or, I have one in the bathroom where you hang up the towel, or you have a shirt you wore for a couple hours, hang it up there and you can wear it again another time. That kind of fun stuff too. Fun stuff, like laundry. Okay, now we're going to do a choice on shells. They will be, let's see, what do we have? We had that one. That is this one, that one. I want to make sure I'm telling you a right start. Why do I feel like I have too many things here? Okay, those don't. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it. Looks like these are going to be an $8 choice start. I have this one. I don't know the names of these shells. I apologize. I just picked different styles. These are solid. About 2 inches. And then this one I think is like a conch shell. Or conch. What do they call this one? They make like the lays out of them. Probably saying this totally wrong. And there's that one. So it's a little bit bigger. So we're just going to call them 1, 2, and 3. And then, and this one's more like a clam style. And it is solid. And this one does have the original made in Taiwan sticker still on it. And this is almost as heavy as that starfish. It's probably 1/2 pound by itself. So that's an olive, the first. Okay, got it. This is the olive. And then the other two. Cowrie, that's what that's right. This is the cowrie with the opening in the bottom. Hi, Mom. And then this clamshell one. So that's the choice. On those were $8 each. Mom's getting ready to go to gala too. She's getting all set. She's gonna meet us there. And then I have 2 available choice on I think this one is the clamshell. They're like they're like hollow, about 2 by 2. And this guy can be $6 choice of 2 available. It looks like somebody might have done some cleaning on some of them, and it's just got some powder residue of that cleaner on the inside where it wasn't the shiny brass portion. Hi, Mr. Bob. How are you doing tonight? This one's this. Okay, question. Are you telling me what it is or are you claiming? That's the question. Bob's right. Okay. Got it. Scallop. That one's a scallop. Telling. Okay. See, like I was taking them off and some of them weren't. I moved them over and didn't put them next to them. So, got it. So that one goes here. This one is the olive. And that's that one. This is this one. Perfect. Then I think the last choice I have in the brass tonight is the owl. This is going to be an $18 start. This is a big owl in relative to the smaller shells. 5 inches tall and about 2.5 this direction and about 2.5 to 3 inches wide. Great detail on all the feathers and the eyes and everything on the owl. There's his little toes. I think it's hollow because it's got something rattling around in there. But yes, I know he's a cute little guy. Some of the little ones are running that much that I've been seeing lately, honestly. So I thought the brass selection was a decent offering, and brought a little choice of it. Okay. I did find a couple Halloween items. We have a spider alert, but this is where do we have that? This will be a $12 start. It's marked, I got it marked on the wrong side here. OWC is the brand name, and it is a blown glass spider web spider that has been glitter and painted and everything like that. Like the traditional Christmas ornament style, but in the Halloween holiday. Orange, black, purple, and lots of silver glitter. Comes in this cute little handy dandy box to keep it from being broken. I would say we're probably at 3 by 2.5, and it's about an inch thick. And put him over there. I'm going to go through what I have on the table and then I'll unwrap the next bag. These are going to be a $3 choice. Somebody handcrafted little tiny pumpkins with glitter hats. Let's see. Let's do the one that has a better face on it. There we go. There's the face, the little pumpkin head with the felt hat with the glitter. They put black, almost like I'm pretty sure they unwound a paper clip to make a hook for it. So it could sit by itself if you took out the hook, if you wanted it to just sit on the countertop near something, or you can hang it on a little Halloween style tree. He's got a lot of glitter on his face, so it is super reflective and not showing you his details as much. But there are 2 of those available. These are $3 start. Sorry. I got into telling you what they were and forgot to tell you the start. Lots of orange glitter, orange and silver glitter. Between the two, I'm going to have it all over the place. Okay. Not brass, but it is metal. Just a random hook I found in the shell. This is a made in China one. It'll be a $4 start. Some of these, I think some of these usually, originally came with like a couple different styles together in a hook set, but has the spot to hang it on the wall. And it has been accented with like the silver paint and some like the tinted finish over it to get it a little bit of detail to show. I'm guessing this is probably somewhere between 4 to 8 ounces. It is heavy because it is metal. All right. Thank you. I totally missed. Thank you, Kristen. So I'm going to put the shell to the hook to the side. Midge, on the pumpkin, guys, did you wanted 1 or 2 on the vintage mini pumpkin ornament? Just let me know if you'd like both, or I'll hold them up. They're very, very similar. This one just has more glitter on his face, and then this one, the hat's just a little bit different angle. So you let me know if there's one you want specifically, say glitter or not as much or not, and 1 or 2. Okay, this guy might have to have. I think he'll be up on it, but I'll watch for that in the chat. Okay. Image is on. Watching the chat. It's not coming through. I'll do my next choice. It is a pair, so you'll get both of them. It'll be a $10 start for the pair. These are made in China. They are a ceramic snail. The larger one is about 2.5 by 1.5 by 1.5 because his shell kind of sticks out on this side. And then the little one is about 1.25 by 1 inch by 1 inch. You get the pair. They both face the same direction. I thought they remind me of like the little figurines, obviously, that came out of Japan around that era, but most of those had some sort of an airbrushed or painted details to them. But these are all here's part of my problem. It's just plain white. I thought I had everything in all messages. I missed it totally. Thank you, Midge. I gotcha. And hi, Trisha. You popped in and I missed you there. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. I know. They're nice and simple and they would go with anything. Seems to be the minimalist kind of decor right now. They remind me of something that'd be super cute to put in like a little plant, but they are hollow. Deborah's in at 10. And I love the snails. I'm going to set them down because they are breakable, and I'm going to put the less glitter ornament aside for Midge. I saw your comment. Thank you so much. And let's go over here. And we have the snail pair at 10. We're counting that down for Deborah. I mean, I would think that probably at my booth, I'd probably put like 6 to 8 on the bigger one and like 3 or 4 on the little one. It's just so hard to keep them as a pair in the booth because things get separated so much. But thank you, Deborah. Appreciate you. Got you all set up over here. Perfect. We did this. Excuse me. Okay, something a little bit different. They had this fantastic booth that this guy had made all sorts of he'd taken wood and was making shelves and little stools and everything, and I really wanted to stock up, but I have to haul people back. So I got the smalls as much as I could. These are blocks, what, like 2x6 kind of block that he cut up and added decoupage some Valentine's like postcards on that were reprinted. These can start at $4 each. So I have the white and I have the red. So we're at about 8x6x2. They've been distressed, painted. It's just a raw lumber that's been decoupaged with the postcard. So we have these 2 little cuties on the red, and then the white, we have the big heart with the cupids on as well. So I couldn't leave them behind, even to save them for Valentine's Day. I figured I'd bring them. But you guys get the first dibs and first looks at what I have found. All right, cool. All right, we're gonna do some more. I have 2 pieces of glass out, and then I'll get to the next bag. I have a glass mouse. He's like the style of that's flat on the back, flat on the bottom, similar to like a bookend kind of shape. Big solid piece of glass, and he has a sticker that says Imperial for Lennox mouse. I know I've seen these before. I didn't know that they made them for Lennox. I knew that Vinton did some for Lennox. Oh, you're in, Miss Deborah? You got it. I'm going to put Valentine block. And when you get, she's called them for you. Do you want red, white, or both? And then we'll go back to the mouse. They got a little weight to them because they're solid wood. Oh, look at the knot. I love all the graining on the wood. You got it. Thank you, Miss Deborah. ×2. ER. Perfect. All right. This way. We're keeping it all organized. I wish I lived closer for picking up more pieces of that kind of stuff to go there every once in a while to get some more, but that's a heck of a long drive to go pick that up. Imperial by Lennox mouse, about 4 to 5 inches tall, about 2 inches deep, and about 4 inches across. This will start at $18. I know he's clear, but he has he has very, very clear glass. You can see on that flat side all the way through to the details on the front. I was thinking, let's see if we have enough juice left in the, I know, Kathy, that'd be cool. You can see the light through it really well. And it looks like it glows. Like, okay, so you guys are seeing green on your screen. All I'm seeing is the purpley blue color of the black light. So, yeah, I thought he was cute. You know, the night before Christmas and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even the mouse. So I don't know. This is a 395, so I don't know if a 365 would glow at all. Like I said, I'm seeing it on the screen, but I'm not seeing it in person. But nice, solid, big chunk of mouse glass. That sounds terrible. Oh, goodness. Okay. My other piece I already have unwrapped will be I'd like to do a $20 start on this one. I'm going to show you the bottom, the base first. Is a cranberry, basically color base of a perfume. We have some, I do not know who made this, but it's a very clear piece of good quality glass. So there's the bottom. I don't think it's flashed, but I am seeing like the clear, like on the neck, and you can see you're seeing more of it than I am. I don't know why. Like the stuff behind me, it's reflecting. That's what it's doing. This is a reflection. And here is the stopper. A nice dark ruby red angled stopper fits in there fantastically. This whole piece is about 4 inches tall. The base is about 4 inches across. The beautiful piece of cranberry with a ruby stopper on the perfume. Show you the stopper by itself. We have great angles. It's going to reflect like crazy. You can see up here where where it's thinner, where the light's coming through it, that it is a red ruby piece of glass. Here, there's no cracks, no chips. Just a really nice quality perfume. I'm holding it to the side because I don't want it in front of my face, but the color shows up better over here. So, oh, Mama's in at 20. It's a pretty piece. The guy went to wrap it. She went to wrap the whole thing together. And I was like, oh no, let's take that out. That's 2 pieces. Thank you so much. So we can count that down for Mom unless anybody else wants to be in at 21 or higher. Get us a new sticky note. And put it right here. We're going to say cranberry. Perfume. 20. Count it down. Thank you. Okay, well, that finishes. I'm going to see what else we have in here. Those I had pulled for Texas. It says you were late when it said you were on. And I know, Stephanie. I did a little brain math with the time zones, and I did an automatic pilot. Put 8 o'clock, but 8 o'clock in Eastern time is not correct. So sorry. I kind of messed up when I first scheduled that. I apologize. I have a gnome mug that is redone. This will be a $12 start. It is new. But it's love bug with the lid, with the little gnome and his nose. This one did come through TJ Maxx, but it is redone. Whoa, there it is without the reflection. It has a piece of packing between the lid and the mug that I would leave all together, and it has this plastic piece here that connects everything all together to keep it nice and snug for shipping. So I don't know if the redone one stuff was out other places first and then it goes to like TJ Maxx, or if TJ Maxx gets it special just for them. I don't have no idea. It says Artisan Collection by Magenta. And then let me Can't do that. Made in China. So this is a newer piece for sure. This way, upside down. There it is. Made in China. We also have the hearts on the top of the hat. I found a few of those Valentine's kind of style pieces. But he fits in that lovely gnome theme, so he got to hitch a ride back to Colorado. How has the weather been for everybody? We had 290-degree days Friday and Saturday in DC, and then a storm came through right after the wedding when everything was over and cooled everything off. And it has been in the 60s to 70s ever since around here. Well, let's see what's in this back. Oh, I have some gnomes. Imagine that. And I have some scarecrows. These will be $2 choice. Oh, they're mass produced. I believe they're made in China or something like that. Distributed by DOLGEN Corporation. Don't know what that one is. But I have a scarecrow in a blue overalls, a plaid shirt, and red corduroy. Any of those would be a $2 start choice. Excuse me. I'm going to switch quick again on the chat because my chat has disappeared for whatever reason. Stopped going anywhere. There we go. Oh, smoke. That's no fun. Don't want that. And then we have 2 fall gnomes. That'll be a $2 choice. Oh, Maritza's in. You got it. Go back to all. Goodness sakes. Yes, all chat. All chat is what I said like 6 times. Maritza, what would you like? Red, blue, or... Oh, let's call this one green. That's as easy as anything. So we have TCA. Got it. Claiming scarecrows. At 2 each times. How many? The blue and the red. Blue and the red. You got it. Times 2. Thank you. So the green with the plaid is still available. And then the next choice are 2 gnomes, $2 choice. Looks like we have this one has its beard is a little wonky because he's been hanging out with those scarecrows. But he's got his beard in 2 little ponytails, or she does. You got me. You know, usually they have the girl ones with braided hair, but we'll call this one orange. The orange plaid, orange hat, and the leaf. They are about 6 inches tall. And then we'll call this one green because he's got the green print on the hat and says fall with a little bow at the top there. They do have a little bit of beans or something at the bottom to help them sit up. Help them. Granted. I know. It's like he was slept on the wrong side of the pillow. Slept on the wrong side of the bed. That's right, Kathy. That's funny. That's really good, Kathy. Pretty much. You see those guys come off with their beards? That or the other ones that they go up like this because the air pushes them forward. They're kind of funny. So, all right. Gnomies on the side. Let's see what else was in this bag. It's hard to tell. It's wrapped, so who knows if it's breakable or not. Some of the places don't have the same idea of breakables as I do. So, I have a blue, they call this like a bud vase. It's a small vase and or bottle. It's more of that tealy. I'm going to put some paper behind it. It's $12 start. Do that. It's like a dark teal to a ocean blue. I don't think it had a stopper originally because there's no ground no in the neck for like where a stopper would go, and there's no pontil. So that doesn't lead me to believe that it would be Blinko, but it is a really cute size bottle, about I'd say 4.5 inches tall, about 4 inches across. Gorgeous blue color glass. And I told you to start. Cool. We got that part taken care of. I really, I've wondered if there's something I have at home that would maybe fit in there that would complement it. But since there's no friction, the the grounding of the inside of the neck of the bottle, I don't believe anything was in there originally. Make a great little vase for some short stems. Okay. It's a small desk tonight. I didn't have room to unpack it all at once, that's for sure. So I have a box with 5 pieces that are basically the same thing, so that'll be a choice. And I have this bag right here left for the night. I know, that's what I was thinking too. Totally looks like that shape. It would complement Costa very well. The teal stripes through it, that would be nice. We have a weird grouping in this bag. I have a Jan Brett book. I take these and put them in with my Scandinavian stuff since she does all the illustrations for the Scandinavian, like the mitten and the glove and all that stuff. So that was a fun find. I didn't finish that thought earlier. We found a booth with all the teaching supplies in it. That was from that. They had a whole bunch of hardcover books she got for her daughter for the classroom, and some reading aids, and it was a nice little place. Nice variety for the teaching stuff. All right. We have some plush. Let me try and make a so I don't go back and forth on numbers. Keep them more straight for Miss Kristen tonight. Let's see. What's there? There. All right. We're so organized. Think we'll have some $3 starts or $3 choices on plush. I have the tie. Whoop. Deborah is in on my vase. My color is fantastic. Everybody's favorite color right now, I think. I mean, I see it a lot. So this is I'm going to say teal blue vase. Started at 12. We got it from Miss Deborah. Counting you down. Thank you, Deborah. That one's done. Okay. Darn. Wow, everything's turned off. The fan for the AC turned off, the fan on the TV and the refrigerator turned off. It's really quiet. Jeff will have to be super quiet now. Everything turned off. All right, $3 start choices. We have the tie. I'm probably starting with a different one. Owl. His name is Sammy. I think we've had this one before. Green sparkle eyes, browns, tans. The silky, extra silky plush on him. They just have this section has just the tush tags, so not the hang tags. We have a Christmas bear. Yeah, see, Kathy's like, she's been waiting for you to snore. Did y'all hear him last week? I told him he wasn't too loud, but I didn't know how it went on if you heard him last time or not. I didn't think you did, but Kathy might have. Yeah, he's nodding his head over there, Kathy. That's funny. So $3 on the bear. He's got the gold glitter eyes, a green and a red ear, the candy cane, one green, one red foot. And his name is, or her name is Bella. The bear's name is Bella. Oh, she just jumped into the basket. So if you're interested in any of the plush, just put bear, owl. That's easier for all of us on that. A winter penguin. Oh, look at the sparkles on the front of this one. We have a knit hat design that's very Nordic, Christmas looking. Over the ears, blue sparkle eyes. Tush tag says Penelope. The next one is a reindeer, I believe. This is Peppermint. Cute little, I don't think I've seen this design before. Green sparkle eyes, the green and the little dots, all white and green. Christmas coordinates and the antlers in the green sparkles as well. For Penelope the deer. And the last $3 choice I have, I think I've had a flamingo before. I think the last one was sequins. This is Gilda. And again, it's that tie silk. So we have more of the texture to the minky blush. All sorts of pinks on this one. The legs, the body, the wings, the head, all the pinks with blue sparkle eyes. And that is the $3 plush. The last one will be a $4 start. His name is Perry. He is in the Beanie Boo collection. He is a platypus, all in browns and golds. Gold lame, feet, beak, the gold sparkle eyes. And he has lots thicker fur, longer fur on him. It is not part of the silky one, but he's much more plush. It's very, very soft and cuddly. I remember they made a whole bunch of these platypuses back in the 80s, 90s. They were quite popular. He's much bigger than the normal size tie, quite a bit larger. Can't believe it. I know, he's so cute. I was looking for all the things in the teacher booth, and I picked up one plush, and I went, oh, I need to look at all the plush. Hi, Bev. Could you finish that thought, and I will open this next thing, and we'll finish the question. You want to see him again? Sure. Midge is going to take the owl and the flamingo. Right there. Oh no. Midge, owl, and flamingo. times 2. Those are tie. So we had the teddy bear with the candy cane, and his name was, or its name is Bella. We have the penguin, and these are all $3 starts with the Nordic knit over the ear hat. And this guy is Penelope. And we have the deer, green and white, peppermint. And we have and then this one with the platypus was a $4 start. And his name was Perry. Perry. You want the penguin? You got it, Bev. We will haul him all the way home for you. You got it. Tie. Perfect. Okay. Opening up. I found some more gnomes in this bag. We're getting towards the end for tonight. I know I didn't have as much time for snooping, but I think we brought a pretty good variety. These will be a $2 start again, and they came from Target at one point. So we'll call this one mint. So we got the dark gray with the snowflake with the beard and the mint body. This one is pink. Same hat. They are about 5 inches tall. The mint one's a little bit taller. And then we have the hot pink corduroy hat with a ornament candy cane print on the body. Again, they have a little bit of something down here to help them stand up. They're a little bit weighted. So these are $2 choice on the gnomies. Pink, mint, and corduroy. We'll have a whole gnome collection going over here. And then I think this is the last choice of the night, but I have to unwrap it and make sure. We might have one. Oh, we might have 2 choices in here. I might have forgotten. But it's the last box for us to open tonight. Okay. A whole bunch of strings on it. We'll see if we can get off here. Let me go ahead and unwrap this one while we're at it. We'll get all the noisy stuff done at once. And we're just gonna go back and forth between holidays here. All right, this guy is the his name. I want to say Tom Clark, but it also has Elaine on it. I think it might have been a collaborative because it's the Tom Clark style, like Santa and the gnomes that he did, but it's with this bunny and the snowman. And it says Elaine, I think, right there. And then there's the copyright for the company from 97. And there's another marking right there. And it says Arn, CAIRN, Christmas 1998 on the base. This is a little heavy. It is a solid resin piece. I picked it up because I like the Tom Clark style guys, and this would be a $15 start. But we have the snowman, we have the rabbit, and we have the Santa guy. I know it is a dated Christmas piece, but it would look great, you know, just up on a shelf with other things. If you had something else around it, you're not even going to see the date. If you like the snowman kind of styles, that is why I picked that up. It's not wiggly, but it's odd. Okay. And the last choice for tonight, these came from Target, but they're really fun. They're calling them appetizer plates. They have really great graphics. They remind me of the stuff that Fiesta is doing, but these have a little bit of a texture to them. It is set down in a little bit. I don't know if we can see that. These will be $4 each. I have 3 pumpkins and 2 cauldrons. The cauldrons are in orange with the black, and the pumpkins are on the white with the orange. Oh, I smell like a skunk all of a sudden. Smells like skunk. I can definitely smell that. See, it was from Threshold Appetizer Plate from Target. Stoneware, dishwasher safe, microwave safe, may get hot in the microwave. Made in China, but they were a 2022 design. Ooh, that is a smelly skunk. These are about, I would say, 6 inches across. You could even use them for like a stand or a candle or something like that as well, or a dish on a dresser, a trinket dish, because they have that little lip on them. So that is my last choice for tonight. We kind of went back and forth all over the holidays everywhere. I'm sorry it's short. It'll help my voice eventually that I'm not talking for 2 whole hours, but thank you everybody for coming and hanging out with me. I will be up next week. I should be home after the gala, and I hope to do some filming like Stephen always bugs me to do, but he'll be doing filming as well at the gala. So I'm hopefully going to be able to do some editing on some downtime while I'm there. And we're going to send, oh, thank you, Gail. You guys must have made it to your hotel for the night, hanging out and watching. So thank you, Stephanie. I'm sorry that it was mixed up on the time there for a little bit at the beginning. Thanks for doing the rewatch. Everybody have a great night. Do all the thumbs up, all the things. I'll be back next time, hopefully from home again. And shortly thereafter, we'll have Stephen on. So, oh, wait. I think Kim might be coming up here close too in the end of September. I will double check my calendar and put that out on the community post so we know when Kim is coming for her first Me and My Mod sale. I think it's coming up in September. I will double check that for y'all. So have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon.